And today we got a hat and a flower band for the hat, like so. And the closest thing I have to something Gummiapan that will fit it is this hedgehog, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Just wanted to show you the comparison if you're thinking that might be a fit. In my book it's a bit too big. So I was thinking, I got my card base here just for planning out. I'm gonna skip this one because I want to do a winter theme. So I'm gonna need some snowflakes to go on the hat. And maybe put it in some grass. What else did I plan? Did I plan anything else? Oh yes, the hedgehog. There's a tiny hedgehog here. I may put. So like the hat is in the grass. But yeah, that was the thought so far. Let's start by cutting this out. I did get, my husband and I, we exchanged gifts every Sunday, last Sundays before Christmas. And I got this on the first. And I was thinking of one of these could go on the card. They're a bit big. I don't think that'll go with my idea. So I'll have to keep these for something else. But let's start by cutting these out in black. I have some scraps for the flower at least. Whew. And I'm feeling better today. It seems that I've been sleeping primarily on one side. That may be why my ear has been bothering me. At least last night I made sure not to sleep on that side at all. And I never woke up on that side. So I think I accomplished it. And when I got up, I was not dizzy at all. So hoping I found the problem. And eventually, hopefully, I can sleep on whichever side I want. But right now, I think I just need to minimize the amount of time I sleep on that side until I can see my doctor. Yeah, I should go make an appointment for that, actually. Okay. I was just thinking whether or not to put the flower on or on the side, but I think on the others I have, something fits together, I think I have put them on together, so better keep that going. I think that one was supposed to come out. Do I have an actual needle here? Yes. And then this way. Just nice to check before you put glue everywhere. There. This can stay here. Okay. Let's cut this. I was thinking in gray. Actually. A light one. Like this. And I may cut two. brim pieces. I think that's a good idea. Now, most people would think Halloween with this, but I was actually thinking it would also be good for Midsummer Night, because that is also, in the Nordic countries at least, witch related. We burn the witch at the bonfire. Very nice, and she's made of straw mostly, and old clothes these days. Not actually burning any people. But, yeah. So the witch could also be a summer theme. And that was why I thought, why could it not be a winter theme? And of course it could. And it will be. Careful. It's a bit soft on the corners now. Cut it here. 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 Then I can put it on here for dimension. Do snowflakes. Those should be cut in white. Just want some smaller ones, maybe some bigger ones. Do I have scraps? I have some decent scraps in here. These. Looks like it. Sorry about the silence. Just concentrating a bit here. Okay. Get out. Okay. That was wrong. All right. I may need to cut more, but this is good for now. Just cleaning it as I always do. Otherwise you just run out of space. Put that. I think I prefer this one with more detail. It will need some kind of ground to sit on. The question is, should that be blue or should that be gray? I'm looking over here because I have the distressings I've already used here. And I'm trying to stay somewhat within the palette. But I have used a lot of blue, I just haven't used any of the inks for it. Let's find one that fits with the papers. Maybe there's a paper that fits here. Actually. Can't cover the hole, unfortunately. Use this one. More subtle in white. Stripes. See if I can find one in this dark color. I think I need to look at my swatches. I don't have a swatch of this one. What the? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's much lighter. So that would be the Mariner. That fits with that. I do like the idea of the stripe, so maybe we'll do that. here on my cutting mat. Ooh, carefully. Carefully. Sorry about the head. There we go. That was one side of it, I think. Maybe that was too far in. Let's try that again. And I'm putting it on my clothes to take off some of the tack. Over here. So this doesn't look straight. That's not good. Took a piece of the paper. At least that won't move. Now I got the other piece on. It did become a bit more narrow. I don't know if that's a problem. Let's take my hat. I think that might be okay. I don't want to get out my waffle flower mat. Not just for this. So let's just do it this way and ooh, don't fall over. I printed some holders for my brushes and it has a tendency to fall over, so I need to deal with that at some point. And I'm thinking darker at the top. Lighter towards the bottom. So that's new on the list, together with the snow dye. Let's just put this away. Let's hope this doesn't ruin anymore the card. I'm gonna throw the tape out now because it has ink on it. Oh, not you two. Stop it. I guess this card will be a bit smaller than everyone else. I think this is the easiest fix for it. Does mean it doesn't fade completely to white. But I can't see any other way to deal with that, unfortunately. Doesn't look completely straight, but let's put this on and see if that helps. Oh, we need to shade this. Get this one out. And we'll need a cool gray. That's it. Number 1. Especially this part here. May need to go a bit darker actually. And the bottom piece. Here, then we can glue these two together. And this cardstock actually has some texture, and you can see that here in the coloring, and it's really obvious that this piece is cut in a different direction. This one, I like it because it does make it looks like it was sewn from 2 different parts of fabric. Let's get that on here. I did laugh a bit when I opened this because you see tomorrow, the reason why I can't be here for live tomorrow is that I'm going to see Wicked, which was another solution for this hat. To make it the hat from Wicked. Looks like it's falling down maybe. Like that. Very simple. But I like it. Stop it. I've seen some people make little holders to keep the pin out of the way. Maybe I have to look into whether or not I can find one of those to print on my 3D printer. Or design one myself. I am not that good with designing yet though. Maybe I'm gonna put some foam on the hat to emphasize it. I think that would be best. But first, it needs a snowflake. All right. Oop. Oops. Oh. Crafty Al would call that a craftalanche, but it was a very minor one. I think it was only 2 things that fell off. Let's take this. This is a double piece, so it has the backing on both sides. That was close. That one. Actually, it's easier to do with the needle. Getting it off my fingers, that's the problem. Before I prick myself this way. Okay. And I did bring out the Stickles because I figured I was going to need it with the idea with the snowflakes. So that's going to be the last element on here. There we go. Okay. Right. A winter witch's hat. I think that could be a good prompt for a story. Witch's hat falls from the heavens, and with it comes the ability to bring snow. What would you do with it? Yeah, tell me the story in the comments. There we go. All right, that'll be it for today. I think that was a fast one, simple one, short one, but nevertheless, I do like it. I hope you enjoyed this, and that I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow, but I will be here Tuesday. And until then, I hope you'll be having a good day, evening, or night. På gensyn.